Welcome back, all you Need for Speed junkies. The next segment is for you. Deciding between Bajaj's top offering, the Pulsar Ns400z, the Dominar 400, the Speed 400 and the 390 Duke. Which one should you look? Well, look no further as we get you a comprehensive comparison to help you make an informed choice. From performance and features to pricing and reliability, we break down each model's strengths and weaknesses.
That's right. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a corner carver, a city dweller, we've got you covered with this entire breakdown. Discover which Bajaj bike suits your riding style and preferences best. This is Overdrive.
All those pairings for something a bit more naked. If you fancy yourself an idea of a 400cc single, then chances are that you will be handing all your hard-earned money to Bajaj. Not one, not two, but potentially 4 ways. Introducing the contenders. The Bajaj Pulsar Ns400z, the biggest Pulsar to date, sharing its heart with the sturdy Dominar, which you can also find lounging about in the same Bajaj showroom. Alternatively, you might head over to the more upmarket showrooms where Triumph and KTMs reside, with the Speed 400 and the 390 Duke luring you from their respective stands. To remind you, both these have Made in India stamps courtesy of Bajaj. So which one will it be? Let's find out. The latest from Bajaj stable, the Ns400z might be new but carries a familiar aura of its predecessors. And while I like the evolutionary styling, some were expecting something more revolutionary. For those with a taste for neo-retro charm and a splash of pizzazz, the Triumph Speed 400 stands ready to dazzle. It's already a common sight on our streets, yet continues to turn heads with its superior material quality and exquisite fit and finish, attributes that speak volumes of its premium lineage. The Pulsar can't quite match up to that because you see, even if they're built in the same factories, the Pulsar is still built to a cost. Surprisingly, the Triumph actually manages to feel more posh than even the more expensive KTM 390 Duke. The Duke, ever evolving, now sports a sharper design, textured panels and color accent seats that add a dash of flair. The motorcycle that our friend Vikram loaned to us for this story looks a bit different than the stock bike because he thinks that the stock LED DRLs look a bit much. And honestly, that's the only polarizing bit on the otherwise sharp KTM. As for the bulbous Dominar, well, it offers a semblance of that big bike feel for those inclined towards a more substantial presence. And it was for those very reasons that our friend Neil bought the bike that you see here. In fact, each of these machines speaks its own ergonomic dialect, and they are as varied as you might expect. For reference, I'm 5'8". Now, the other reasons for Neil to buy the Dominar were its tourer ergonomics, with forward set foot pegs and a lazy rake angle almost making it a power cruiser in this lineup. The Dominar's slightly higher seating adds to the feeling of the bulk, which might not suit everyone, particularly for shorter or less experienced riders. The Triumph offers a lower seat height in comparison, but also a nicely sculpted tank and easy foot pegs make it accessible for riders of all sizes, short as well as tall riders. Its low yet wide handlebars ensure a comfortable upright riding posture, effectively masking its 176 kilo weight. The Pulsar seat stands tall at 807mm, potentially requiring some riders to tiptoe. While it may feel top-heavy at first, the rare set yet relaxed foot peg position and familiar Ns200 seats offer comfort, especially on longer rides as well. Its sharper 25.2-degree rake angle adds a hint of sportiness compared to the Ns200. The Duke has the sportiest posture, with high and rear set foot pegs and a forward-leaning stance, perfect for aggressive riding. Its narrow handlebars and slim tank enhance control while sport riding, but may be taxing during extended riding sessions. It's also the only bike here with adjustable seat height. The Triumph Speed 400 opts for simplicity. Its instrumentation might look basic, but it's a nod to its modern retro ethos. Easy to read and straightforward, ensuring the focus remains on the ride.
Now the NS400Z keeps things fairly simple on that account. You have a new instrumentation cluster, reverse LCD. It comes with Bluetooth connectivity, allowing you to check your telephone messages, your calls and your music controls as well. And there's turn-by-turn navigation in there too. Fairly simple but well executed.
Somewhat matching the RTR in tech, but also with its own flair, the Duke 2 features a colorful TFT screen but opts for simpler, user-friendly graphics. The interface is intuitive, appealing particularly to tech-savvy riders. While all the displays that you see here provide clear readability at day and night, the tech-forward approach of the Duke with a bi-directional quick shifter will likely resonate well with the tech-oriented Gen Z crowd. The true test of these motorcycles is not just on the racetrack, it's more importantly on the road where their mechanical hearts sing their distinct tunes. Like for example, on the NS400Z, it inherits the 373cc KTM derived engine from the Dominar. It is tuned for a zestier ride though. Like for example, the rear sprocket is a 46 teeth on this one compared to the 45 on the Dominar, because this one needs that snappier, quicker acceleration. Then there are the sophisticated electronics including ride-by-wire and 4 riding modes: road, rain, sport and a unique off-road mode. Cycling through these modes is a bit unintuitive as it needs you to close the throttle even to access the modes menu. But these modes will adjust the throttle maps, torque output and the ABS settings. The rain mode dials back torque by about 30%. Road mode mellows the torque curve, while sport mode gives you the full power and torque. Most impressively, each mode delivers 85% of their assigned torque from as low as 3500 RPM, making it excellent in urban tractability and versatility.